What's up, people?
Hi, my name is Martha and welcome to my channel. This is gonna be story time. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys the tea. So, 7th grade, 8th grade. This is basically a story time based on those 3 years about all the friendships I had with females who broke girl code. Anyways, so 7th grade year was one of the most stressful ass years for me. I made friends here and there, and I broke off friendships and broke off relationships because of them. So 7th grade year, I was friends with one of the girls in my little group of friendship. Her name was Emily. Oh, yeah. As I'm saying the story, these names are not really real. They're just made up names I think of in my head, so I don't say their actual names. So Emily and I, one of the girls from the group, were really like close. Not close. That type of friendship that you can be like open about and stuff like that. Like we will share shit together that I wouldn't share with anybody else. So this girl ended up being one of the girls that I was really close with, close with. So during that year, I ended up dating some guy named Sammy, who I ended up being with multiple times. But I'll share you the tea later. Just keep watching. So me and Sammy were barely even together. We are like barely like a few days. Keep in mind that I never kissed him. Like I never kissed him. Like I had my first kiss, but I never kissed him though. So keep that in mind. Okay. So he like was acting really weird with me, and I was like, why are you acting like that? Like, what's the problem? Are you okay? And he was always telling me like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I'm fine. I'm chilling, right? So I didn't know that Emily and him had a thing. I found out by one of the girls in our group, but it was her really close friend because they've been friends since elementary. She ended up telling me. She was like, "Did you know that Emily and Sammy have been like flirting with each other, texting each other?" What had happened was that I messaged him after that. I messaged him and I was like, "So you like Emily now? Is that what we're doing?" And then he was like, I never said that." And I was like, I have screenshots and I send them to him because her friend send me screenshots of it. So I was like, I have screenshots. I can just send them to you. So I was sending them and shit, like sending you those receipts. So I told him about it, and I showed him that. And then he ended up saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Sorry's not gonna cut it. You be talking to fucking dumb hoes." As in, he was talking to more than one girl. He was talking to more than one girl. And I ended up saying hoes because this is how I actually said it. He ended up telling her I called her a hoe. She messaged me. She was like really upset, and she was like, "Why are you calling me a hoe? Bad enough everyone's calling me slut." Everyone's calling me a slut, and I was like, "Cause you are what you are, bruh. Like, don't be coming at me saying why am I calling you this when you know what you did, you know." So so we ended up breaking up that friendship. Emily and Sam ended up being together the next day. The next day was Thursday, so she would hang out with us, like in a little group. So we ended up going out to eat. She was supposed to come with us, but she wanted to go with Sam somewhere. So I was like, okay, whatever. Dude, the whole entire time, I'm gonna keep it real straight with you guys. They were all talking mad stuff about her, calling her a slut, calling her this, calling her that, and I was like, in my head, I was like, imagine what they're saying about me. But they were like going, they were spilling her secrets to me. I was like, tell me more. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. They just kept telling me that, and I felt really awkward. I was like I said, what if I wasn't there, and what if I was that? They would be talking to me like that. But so that's one of them. The second one was that another girl from the group with the same dude. Wait, me and Sammy been on and off for a really long time. Me being the little dummy dumb that I am, I ended up getting back with him during the summer. The summer. So I ended up being with him during the summer, and we were like working on it. He would like, because I believe everyone deserves second chances. He then told me that he wanted to be with me and whatever. So I was like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? Like, so then we ended up dating, and like I said, one of the girls from the group ended up doing this again to me. It was not Emily. It was Caitlin. Caitlin ended up doing that to me. How that started was that she posted this thing. Like, everyone knew that me and him were together. Like, everyone from the group knew that we were together. She ended up posting this, like, long paragraph, like, really long paragraph describing the person she likes and that he's taken, that she can never be happy without him and whatever. Me being who I am, I was like, who are you talking about? I was not accusing her of talking about him. I was like, me trying to help out, being like, oh, let me help you, you know, what if this person does like you too? So, because I was friends with a lot of guys at the time, and half of the guys that I hung out with, she liked. So I just assumed. But then I went on her page, and then like 20 seconds later, she posted something about Man Crush Monday, and his name was on the first top. Like, it was number 1. And I was like, girl, why is his name on your fucking post? Why are you putting Sammy's name on there? She then did not tell me anything. I had to find out by her friend again, the same girl who told me about Emily. I'm not saying her name because she's not really funny. You know, she sent me screenshots of them together. So they ended up being together, right? They ended up being together, and he ended up leaving me for her. But he was lying to me, saying about some girl about soccer, but it was about her. I confronted her, and then I told her off. Like, we told each other off back and forth. It was, like, really bad. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. You're a hoe. You're a tramp. So I don't care. Go away. So she ended up leaving. So she ended up doing her own thing, and I told her off. And she, yeah. So then I told her, I was like, why did you break girl code? And then she was like, I liked him before you even laid eyes on him. And I was like, you could have told me something. Oh, you're being a fake friend telling me you guys are so cute together. You know, like, I wish I had something like that. What happened to that? So then, okay, going on to 8th grade year. This happened 7th grade year. This all happened 7th grade year. 8th grade year, I ended up dating some guy named Jose. Which, this other girl who was not, okay, this is not a part of that little tiny group. It was some other girl I was friends with in elementary. We're gonna call her Patricia. Could have a funny name in there somewhere, somehow. Emily, she knew about Caitlin, she knew about Sam. So I ended up dating Jose, who happened to be a really short relationship. So what had happened was that she told me that they went to the mall together and that he was making moves on her or whatever. I confronted him about it, and then he told me that she was the one making moves. So I was like, who's making moves on who? So I ended up having both of them in front of me, and then he told me that she was making the moves, and then she just left, right? She left the conversation, and I was like, why are you leaving? So she ended up going home. Yeah, because we were like, this all happened at school. We were like, I was talking to him, and then he just told me that, you know, that this didn't work out and whatever. And I was like, he was telling me, like, those excuses that it's not you, it's me type of thing. But they were talking on the low. So basically, she sent him nudes, and he left me for nudes. She wrote girl code. This was my girl from, like, elementary, so that didn't say anything, then I don't know what else.
Like, me and these girls don't talk whatsoever anymore. Like, I cut them off real quick. Ever since then, we don't talk. I'm like, so, moral of the story, I have fake friends. Just kidding. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe,